Yeah. We got Williams, your boys Williams leading the constructors and the combined, but only by 1 point. Haas chasing. And yeah, we should be off soon. Lobby is full right now. Look at that, a minute early. Lobby's full.
Oh, the real elite division.
Yes.
But yeah, no, massive congrats to those three guys for their podiums last week. I think a couple of new faces to the podium. Haven't seen
Yeah.
Kev there for a while.
Yeah, it's looking like a really competitive grid in this division. There
It
was a
is,
lot
isn't
of
it?
people. We had Husey move up to Div 2, so and Bailey, I believe, move up into Novice, so to balance it out a bit. Still a few changes early in the season, just to make sure that no like division is dominated. But yeah, now it's looking really competitive.
It is, and we'll be expecting to see another race of all the quali times within about a second of each other, I think,
Yeah.
if they
Yes.
can keep it on track. And I'm rubbing my hands together, wondering, are we going to see rain?
Let's find out. We need someone to let us know.
Need a man on the inside. Fluxy, that's usually you.
Yeah.
You got
Flukes.
us covered,
Also,
don't you?
tonight we'll be testing out running a few ads. Won't be during action or anything, just in the between sessions. So I think Fluxy, if you can get that sorted.
Oh yeah, I'll be flicking my ad block off specially.
Yeah, we're just trying to pull out that cash in Twitch. You got to get 100 American in there before you can pull it out. Far out.
Oh, doesn't look like rain.
Yeah, it's looking very clear.
Looking beautiful. Sunny sunny for racing quali from Fluxy.
No one out yet on the grid. Looks like. Oh, yep, sunny, sunny. It's always a good
15%
sunny.
chance rain in the race, so that's not. Probably wouldn't be hoping for that one too much then.
We have our first car out on track in our race winner drummer. Oh, it's a bit of teleporting there, but it's a bit odd. Drummer's a bit. He's teleporting quite a bit.
Yeah, I'm seeing that a little bit too on my
Are you?
screen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully that will resolve itself. I'm
That's
not
all
seeing
good,
it quite as
Fluxy.
badly as you are.
Okay, it looks like he's stopped teleporting for now. Hopefully it's just his connection and we don't have issues with the lobby. Be good to get that sorted now. But yeah, drummer first car out, followed by a Red Bull, all out on softs. So no one going out on the medium tires.
Oh, I'm seeing Robbie out and an outlap on meds.
Oh, is he out? Yes, Robbie
Yeah. So,
in the Red
keeping a
Bull.
close eye on him.
Man's been doing a lot of laps. I'm expecting a good result from him.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, he's been on track quite a bit. Always see him in that Mercedes VC. Him and Shinudi, I believe.
Oh, an imposter.
Yeah, so drummer starting.
Aren't they? They're Red
They're
Bull, aren't they?
teammates. Yeah, they're both teammates.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, a bit of a power team
Yeah,
potentially forming there. We saw real flashes of pace from both those guys last season, didn't we? I
yeah,
think Shanudi's looking very hungry for a win.
yeah. Shinudi's he sneaks a couple of really high qualifying positions. This track specifically is really important for
Oh,
qualifying.
and Mercy goes out.
Is he out? Oh no!
That's a retirement.
Oh, out of corner one. Let's see if Shinudi doesn't take a purple sector one from Drummer. So Drummer right now, lead driver. We'll see what sort of times they put down first. Is
Looking forward to it. And Drummer's just set a purple sector 2 as well, I think.
you'd assume so. He's the only car.
Oh, the guy who's
Yeah.
finished it.
Let's see.
Okay, oh yeah.
Shinudi's right behind him though, so we'll get um, a good delta set for what type of laps these drivers will be setting. And Drummer sets a 1:11.8, so that's our benchmark right now. And then we've got Shinudi coming down the main straight. Let's see what he can do. And it's a 1:11.1, destroys
Ooh,
Drummer's time.
very quick. Okay, so
And
it's
we've
game
got
on already.
Windows now coming down as well. A 1:12 flat.
So
So
all clustering around a similar time at the moment.
Rudy 1:11.558. And I believe that's Achuri coming down now. Goes a 1:11.674. These times it's looking like
Looking like a close race again.
Yeah. So a few drivers in the 1:11s, a few setting low 1:12s.
It looks like we might see the 110 benchmark
SGN
broken.
with
Flying.
in that Merc. Kev coming back in the pits, I believe.
Number 2 driver.
Yeah, it's looking like it. On the podium last week, don't count him out.
Yeah, he is Mr. Clean and consistent.
Yeah, Robbie sets a 1:12.6 on the mediums.
So he might be looking to keep warming them up a bit. I found in my practice here they turn on after a couple of laps. You maybe get a little more out of them after a couple more warm-up
Drummer
laps.
improves to a 1:11.4, so beats his time by 3.5 tenths there.
And we've got the Haas 3.4 with Rudigers just backing him up.
So it looks like most drivers have set their first lap for the night, and it's looking fairly consistent. A lot of 1:11 drivers, a few looking to improve in those 1:12s.
Yeah, maybe a bit of a wobble there from
Yeah.
the real Slim Shady.
Yeah, Xander's not out yet. Both AlphaTauris waiting to come out.
Yeah, maybe looking to save some an extra set of tyres for that race and only use a couple in quali. A very wise man recently told me that there's 3 stages of track evolution in 5-minute increments. So if you're confident in your ability to settle that, maybe you don't need that banker in the early stages.
Yeah, I wouldn't risk it though. And we've got Freed Slim Shady also out of qualifying.
Did set a time, so he's going to beat Mercy.
Yeah. We've got Kev back out now, coming out on set of softs. And SGN is on another flyer, I believe. We'll see if he can improve through Sector 1. Current pole sitter.
Be looking to get under 110 there.
Yeah.
He thinks
SGN's
he's
got the
capable of
raw
it. There he goes
pace.
at the purple sector
Purple,
1.
he's a 10th up. He's got the raw pace, he just needs to work on his consistency. He makes a fair bit mistakes, yeah. Let's see how he goes. Not a lot of cars on track right now.
No, but SGN still. I think we just saw. I'm not sure if my
Purple
sector
sector
track
2.
went purple again. There it goes. Yep. So
10th and a half up.
he's looking pretty threatening. SGN. Oh, he's around.
Yeah.
He's put it into the wall. That's the King Cairo commentator's curse right
called
there.
it too soon.
And his teammate, the
Kev goes past him. At least
the
he's close
ever
to
steady
the pits.
Kev makes his way past to. We'll see a lap time here from my old Kev, I think.
Nah, he's on his. That was his outlap.
Oh,
So
it's an outlap. Well.
Let's see what Kev can do. He's not feeling too well today, so.
No, I heard rumours of a pre-race nap though.
Alfa Romeo, yeah, he woke up even more crook apparently. So.
Weak. And it looks like it's a Churi coming up behind him for another hot lap there. For an outlap, sorry.
Yeah, let's see what he can do here, Kev, with Sector 1.
Still no movement in the pits from the AlphaTauris. Oh, here we go. We've just got Xander going out right now.
Xander's coming out on his outlap.
And both AlphaTauris coming out together, side by side. One of them, I think Xander, the Man of Tin. Nope, Xander there bumping the pit lane on his way out, actually, so that's not what you want.
We'll see what Kev can set here on his hot lap. What would your strategy be in qualifying, Norda? Would you save that set of softs in case of a late safety car, or would you go for 3 laps?
I think track position's pretty important here.
Yeah.
I'd probably be... If I thought I had a significantly better quality lap for me, I think I'd always go for it here.
Kev sets a 1:12.1 down into P12.
Good enough for 12.
Yeah.
Definitely number 2 driver territory there.
Yeah. But we'll get on board with Xander now.
He's got a bit of a train behind him. Might see a few laps in quick succession there.
Warming up those tyres.
Yeah. Both AlphaTauris and a Haas. Maybe looking to give each other a bit of a tow, I'm not sure. There's a fair gap between them at the moment.
Yeah.
And they did wait until just after that 10-minute mark, so I don't
So
know.
it's smart. They're waiting for that grip.
Hmm.
Let's see what he can do. Interested to see what type of line he takes. He does stay on the inside or go out. He goes out. Apparently it's faster if you stay on the inside there.
Even to start your lap.
Oh yeah, true. Not starting. Yeah.
Hmm.
Goes down to third gear. Interesting. That's a that's a
Bit lower than
medium
I would.
TC. That's a medium TC driver right there.
Needs every bit of juice you can get. Poor guy.
We'll see how he goes through sector 1. Can he get it?
That's not a
Purple
purple
sector
sector.
1. No, it is.
Oh, it is?
Yes, purple
Okay.
sector.
Oh yeah, there we go. Man of Tin unable to improve on him.
Let's see if
It's
Manitin. Oh
a
yeah,
long lap.
you watching Manitin. See if he can.
Oh, I'm just keeping track
Yeah.
of both of them. See how they're looking through the sectors.
It's looking purple sector 2, but vanished straight away. Not sure why, but yep, purple sector 2.
Man of Tin has taken a purple sector 2 off him, so we've got a
Okay.
real battle here amongst the
Alpha-
AlphaTauri, it looks like.
AlphaTauri going for that 1-2 in quali.
And they've clearly been strategizing before the race here. And Xander's going narrow, he's going close for the
Let's see.
the finish. And he does take P1.
1:10.8. That's impressive. Manitin.
That's a bit of a challenge there, isn't it?
A 1:11.5. Only good enough for P7. Rudy goes into P4. 1:11.2.
So the time's continuing to come down rapidly, it looks like.
And we have...
Is that SGN going back out again? It is.
SGN gone back out. Shinudi about to... Shinudi staying in P3 on the mediums. A 1:11.1.
Was that, or is that just showing what tyres he's on now and that was his previous time?
I don't know actually. It's a good point.
Uh,
I don't... yeah, nah, he was on a hot lap there. He's got no ERS.
What a unit.
That's Achuri stepping up.
Eckham in chat, I think yesterday pole was a 1:11.3 for
I
the
believe
was that
so,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, about there for the
I think.
academy drivers. Seeing a bit of a jump up here with Xander,
Shinudi
stamping his name all over the Novice div.
That's very impressive by Shinudi there.
It is. I'm not.
Robbie unable to
I'm gonna
improve.
hold out and see what he starts on.
Yeah, Robbie's unable to improve on his hot lap there. So, we have a few drivers going into the pits now. And is that Xander doing another lap there?
SGN's just about to start a hot lap as well.
Yeah, we'll get on
So
board
that'll
with
be one
SGN.
left. Yeah, it looks like the fight for P1 could be between SGN and Xander here. We saw SGN was about on Xander's pace before he binned it, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was a 10th and a half up.
Bit more track evolution, he might be looking a bit feisty here.
See if he just needs to keep it on track. You have a few of those drivers in your team there, Nordal.
My team it is. Now they're spinning, it's my team. When they're quick, it's Mercedes. Oh, and SGN's 10th up on his time for that first sector. But yeah, it's definitely a curse, the old Leadfoots, SGN and Swagdad.
I'm glad you knew who I was... Oh, SGN kicks out there.
Yeah, a bit squirrely through there.
Hopefully didn't lose too much time because of that, but he's backed out of the lap.
Yeah,
he's
keeping
backed
those
out.
tires fresh for another shot.
Where is Manitin? Manitin's currently... Oh, he's 4 tenths down. Not the best lap from him as well. He should be going to the pits here. Yep.
In he goes. Yep. Looks like we've got Wow Wubsy coming out as well.
Yeah, so SGN looking like he's starting another hot lap now. Attempt number 2.
As bad as the Sky News commentary box here with the Mercedes bias. Go you good thing.
Let's see. Oh, kicks out again. SGN out of turn 1. I don't see him improving on his first sector here. Yeah,
kicks, and kicks again. Yeah, he's going to be in some trouble here.
That rear end does not look stable.
Just a little bit too eager, I think.
Yeah, he's 2 tenths up right now.
Down. Yeah.
Oh, down, yeah.
Yeah, 2 tenths in the bad direction.
He's pulled out as well, I believe.
So we'll see if he's going to jump into the pits or if he's got the fuel to go again.
Ooh, It'd be a bit dangerous. If he goes again, would he still have enough time to get in the pits and come out again?
Oh, I don't think so. He'd be committed to
Yeah.
going on pretty old time. Ugh, yeah.
He'll need to get into those pits now.
Yeah. We'll see what he chooses
There's
to
going to
do.
be a lot of drivers coming out now, but currently uh, we have Xander, our current pole sitter, and Tazza goes close to him as well.
Ooh, he does. Tazza a bit of an unknown quantity for me. I've
Yeah,
only seen the name pop up recently, but it looks like he could be a bit of a threat.
yeah. Foxy
And
heating up his
SGN's jumped into
tyres.
the pits there, it looks
Yeah,
like.
yeah, it's smart, man.
Yeah, and
Oh, we've
keep
got
an eye
Lay
on Wow
Rizzy
Wow
off
Wubbsy.
track,
Oh, yeah, a
but
couple of yellow flags out.
hopefully he can have a good race tonight. Last week had a few connection issues, so we'll be watching him to see how he goes.
The
But
Iron Fist of Kinkaro.
doing the people's work, mate. Doing the people's work. Foxy starting his hot lap now, going around turn 1. Misdriving that Aston Martin.
And Foxy, I think, will think he's got more in him than this. I think
Yeah,
he might have had a dodgy lap or two,
he
because
has a lot of
we know
clean air.
Foxy can, yeah, fight up there in the top 10 quite comfortably. And Wubbsy goes P6. So, thought he might have been one to keep an eye on. I
Foxy
think
is
he's got
four
something to
tenths
prove.
up on his first sector. Oh no,
Oh, Foxy round.
Foxy. The curbs
Ugh.
here, they're dangerous.
You can't touch him. You can't even look at him funny.
Yeah,
And past the wreckage of Foxy goes Ames, also looking to improve from P17. And
what? Oh, it's a very strange maneuver there by Rudy. It's like he forgot to turn his ARS on whilst starting his hot lap. Unless he's doing a double. Oh, I'm not sure what's going on there. But we've got Drummer about to set another lap. Can he improve? A 1:11.1. He's up into P4, last
Still
week's
P4.
race winner.
I'm looking at Shinudi back out in the softs, and I don't
Yeah,
think that time is set on meds.
possibly. We'll find
He got
out.
us good there for a moment.
Snooty out on his out lap. We've got a
Yeah.
Ferrari of Windows on his out lap as well, starting a hot lap. He's going to have a bit of traffic ahead of him though. We've got Manatin and Xander coming back out, as well as Kev, I believe. Yep, Kev's out as well on track.
Everyone can improve, and SGN a sucker for punishment. Wasted no time getting back out there.
Yeah.
So at the moment, I'm looking at the Alfa
Look how
Romeos, and
competitive it is,
there's
Noodle.
yeah. I look at that look at that pairing for Alfa Romeo. There's 300ths in them.
A second between P1 and P15.
Just you love to see it, don't you?
Yeah.
Brilliant racing here at ARL. Pat on the back to whoever runs this show.
Recon, where are you? So SGN now on his... Is this his hot lap? Yeah, this is his hot lap.
Yeah, I think he's out on his hot lap.
Shanudi's
We're
retired.
looking
Shanudi has spun on the exit of turn 1. Let's see if SGN can improve through sector 1. He's half a
He's
tenth up.
half a tenth up on his own time, so we'll see. Might be a few differences in setup. You might not need to set a
still
purple sector 1.
a lot of corners to go.
A lot of places to spin.
Yeah.
A lot of curbs. But he's keeping it clean so far.
Let's see how he goes through
See
sector
that sector 2 time.
At
Oh, and
purple
he's another
sector
10th
2.
up.
It's a
Yep.
purple. He's a 10th up
He's
now.
another half tenth up on his own time.
Can
So
he
it's
get it?
still not enough though at this pace. He's going to need to do a stonking sector 3.
Does he have enough fuel for another lap? It looks like he does. And he'll have
Will he
enough
want
time.
to?
Can he get it? I don't think he'll get pole, but he stays in P3, improved by a 10th.
Gets under 111.
Yeah.
6 thousandths off Tazza. That's going to
Yeah.
probably sting a little. We'll be thinking about
We've got
any
Rudy.
hesitation on the throttle.
Rudy's down on his time, and I don't think he's going to have enough fuel. Yeah,
Nah, he's
Rudy's
straight into
session's
pits.
done. And then we've got old mate James, I believe. No, that is Salty. A 113.
Right at the pointy end.
Oh, he's starting his hot lap. Oh no, he's done. And is that Werribee? Werribee goes into P5.
Ooh, good time from Werribee.
Yeah,
111.1.
I think that's... No, Kev's now coming out. going around for his hot lap. A 1:11.6
Oh,
up into P16.
4 tenths up, moves. That's only 1 or 2 positions, I
Yeah.
think. He's a lot closer to the pace. I guess that shows how close these guys are once you get in the mix.
Xander about to set another lap. A 1:10.5.
Oh,
Xander just smokes
Xander
him.
blowing it wide open, and
Yeah.
just looking at some upside down cars around the track.
Whereas, so Manatin has finished. Manatin not setting a lap, and we have SGN coming into the pits. It doesn't look like we have any other drivers on a hot lap currently.
No. And we missed it, but Foxy did manage to get a hot lap together in the end.
Oh yeah, that's good to see. Yeah, P12. Salty coming around the final corner as well, but he's invalidated and he couldn't really improve much anyway. Is
And it looks like most
Xander?
of these guys jumping in the pits here.
Yeah,
I think.
everyone's jumping in the pits.
Yep, that's gonna be finishing
Yeah,
positions. It looks like
looks like
qualifying
Xander
positions.
back in his usual position of P1.
Does he know how to qualify anywhere else?
Yeah, let's hope he can have a clean turn one. Man's just doing happy laps now.
Bit of a celebration.
Yeah.
Show off to the fans.
So, yeah, it looks like Xander stealing pole with him by impressive 4 tenths. And then we've got Tazza on his tail. Do you feel like being on the inside is beneficial here or the outside?
Um, I don't think it's a track that it's a massive deal here. If you brave up the inside, that you can have a crack.
Yeah. But we've got Xander in pole, Tazza P2, SGN, impressive P3, Drummer 4, Wereboy 5, Shanuti 6, Windows 7, reserving up in the Ferrari, Rudy 8, Wubsy 9, Ames 10, Achuri Foxy, Manatin, James Salty, Kev, Lay Rizzy, Robbie, Free Slim Shady, and Mercy. We'll just have a quick ad break now and we'll come back with the formation lap.
Any ad breaks just yet. Sleep at the wheel again.
Okay, it looks like Flux has missed his mark again, I assume. That's all good.
The thought was there. The
Yeah, I
intentions.
try my best. But yeah, it looks like we'll be starting the race very soon. Oh yes, formation. It does look really grey out there though.
It does look cloudy, doesn't it? We did have 15% of chance of
Yeah.
rain for the race, so even just a bit of a colder track could wreak a bit of havoc on the first couple of laps.
So let's hope we don't see any shenanigans on the formation lap.
I speak from experience when I say
Yeah.
you can do a lot of damage to your car in the formation lap. And be
Yeah,
fine.
you don't warm. It's not that. It's you don't get a chance to warm up your tires.
Yeah. Well, I've always wondered what happens if you just get them to perfect temperature and send it straight into a wall. Do you get to keep that temp then? Because that would be, you'd put a little less wear on your tires, right? Get them up to 85, 90, send it into a wall.
From what I've been told, you do, but it's frowned upon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
But
So I'm
yeah,
not the master strategist I thought I was.
Achuri, Foxy, Manatin, Salty, Kev, Layrizin, Robbie all out on the mediums. You were
Yeah,
correct
it's a good
about...
track to go long. It's hard to pass that, so
Yeah.
get a bit of a toe, follow along. Could be a good strat. Definitely, I think the play for if you're starting outside the top 10. Just try and keep it clean.
Yeah. The safety cars though might come out and bite you here.
That's true. But is it a question of will we get a safety car or a question of how many safety cars
It's a
will we
question of when will we have the safety car.
Yes. There's not many places you can crash here and not be in the way, is there?
Yeah. And we've got our predicted pit stop strategy. So softs, they're saying 13 laps, I think it was there. Front left tyre gets destroyed around here. That's what I've learnt.
Absolutely does.
Bailey, don't get your hopes up, mate. Xander has known to have a lot of on-track incidents. He's in a very dangerous position on turn 1. This is not a safe turn 1.
We'll see how much of a send Tazza wants to put in here.
Yeah.
Push him a bit wide. Yeah, it's a short run down to the line, isn't it? I think a good start is more important than which side of the road you're on, because you're not going to make it up in the slipstream.
Okay. Here we go.
Here we go.
5 lights. And we're off. A bit of a delayed start there. We've got... looks like Xander got a decent start. Tazza's taking up the inside though. Tazza
Tazza
goes
will
down
take
the
P1, it
inside.
looks like.
And it
And
steals
Xander falls quite
P1.
wide there.
Yeah.
And they're side by side into turn 2. And that looks like Xander will have to cede there.
Yeah.
So
McLaren
great start
up a
from
few
Tazza.
positions as well. But Tazza stealing P1 off the start.
And Xander not looking like he's happy about that. He's already all over the back of him looking for a way through. That's not really a place to pass, Xander. Might need to wait till the straight, mate.
We've got Churi up 3 positions into P8. But Xander
Awesome start for the Alfa Romeo.
Xander on the chase now of Tazza. Tazza got a great launch. That's why I was saying the inside. He pushed Xander wide, even though Xander had that pole.
Yeah, it's just Xander wasn't able to get across and cover.
Yeah, Lay Rizzi down into last now, dropped 3 positions as well.
Yeah. So seeing Kev the Gardener making steady progress up the field.
Oh, Shinudi looking for a move. Oh, we've got a Ferrari spinning. Connects with Shinudi. Oh no.
Oh no.
He's got him stuck.
Both plummeting down the field. Oh
yeah,
no,
he had him
that's
stuck there.
crushing for both those guys. Looks like Slim Shady might have got caught up there as well, or maybe he's just lost his spot.
Yeah. Oh, that's heartbreaking for Shinudi there.
That's not what Shinudi wants to see.
A McLaren of Werribee into the pits as well.
And that's a penalty for that one. A bit too quick into there.
Those ones kill ya.
Disaster on the first lap. That hurts the soul, doesn't it? A 5-second penalty on the first lap.
At least he's going to have to serve it in the pits. And then we've got the Ferrari and Shinudi in the pits as well. Windows not having a good first race in ARL. But look at the gap the top 4 have already created.
Yeah, Churi really falling off the back of Drummer. Yeah. You got to say, Churi, I think they started in 10th, didn't he? So
no,
he's
11th.
11th. So yeah, he's
on mediums.
basically benefited from the carnage here.
Yeah.
So unfortunate not to be in DRS, I think there, but he might be able to make it up before Tazza starts towing them all away.
We get DRS soon, so Churi's going to be a hunted man.
He is. And I don't know, I think he'll be feeling pretty good about that start though.
SGN will be feeling pretty good. Saved his P3.
Yeah, he's keeping it clean. He's in DRS.
Needs to keep it clean for the rest of the race, and he's on for a good position. Looks like he does have pace here though.
Yeah, well, I found that you don't have a lot of push laps around here, so you've really got to pick your moment. You know, you don't get a lot of opportunities to overtake before you're out of juice, and you don't get a lot of tyres before you've got no tyres left. So
freed some Shady going down.
Oh, and Shinudi retires from the session.
Oh, that's a he's spun. Virtual safety car. He has spun. It looks like it's not going to be a full safety car, but can I just say, freed Slim Shady put an epic move on Robbie going to turn 1 there just before the VSC. And gets to keep that position now. Oh, it's a shame for Shinudi. Red Bull's going to be quite upset with that.
Yeah, Shinudi looking like a real threat to win the last couple of races, and ultimately not much luck in either.
Yeah, it was really bad luck what happened to him there with Windows. Like, Windows just didn't ghost in time, and Shinudi was caught on the outside and he got wedged up in that wall. Let's see what type of launch as well that Taz is going to get. Is he going to be able to shake off Xander under his VSC? Xander falling back 7/10 right now.
So when are we going to see the safety car go in then? Because it could just be a free run for Xander if he gets
Yeah,
it the
they
right
got to
time,
be
couldn't it?
careful though with these turn
Yeah.
ones. VSC ending on turn 1 here could be very dangerous
Oh.
for drive-through penalties.
And Xander dropping right back off
What
again.
did I
Oh, and
tell you?
Drama takes a
What did I
drive through
tell
and
you?
Venturi as well.
I told you, turn 1.
Oh,
I caught it. It can be so treacherous with those VSC endings.
the King Crofty curse.
Yeah, it's happened to me multiple times at Monza.
Oh. But we are back underway.
Yeah, Tazza getting a
And
1.1 second lead on Xander right now.
yeah,
Braking.
SGN might be able to
Yeah,
profit a little from this.
Xander's not
I
going to
get a
have
free tie.
DRS.
No.
Oh, I feel for Drummer there.
Oh, that's, yeah.
It's a
Well,
worse
not through no
feeling.
fault of his own. It is some fault of his
Yeah,
own.
it's a worse feeling. Same for Achuri. On the mediums up into
Yeah.
P5, was on for a good one.
Fantastic start until then, yeah. I think we've just seen Xander set a purple sector 2, so...
Yeah, still not in the DRS
On the
though.
bush. No. And with the VSC, we should see it back on immediately, right?
Yeah,
SGN
it should be
getting
on.
a big old toe here, and he stayed just barely within that second.
Let's see how much time he gains on him though.
Oh, big old freebie.
Oh, it doesn't look like much. He only gained, what, 2 tenths?
Couple of tenths, yeah. Oh, and he lost it all in turn 1, so...
Yeah, Drummer into the pits. But it looks like Ames making a move on old mate here. And gets it done.
And we got places changing all up and down the field this year. This DRS train from about P9 here is a bit of an adventure.
Ames and old mate having a cracking battle through sector 2 right now. Oh, we've got a car off. Rudy has spun. Rudy in the Haas has spun. Looks like he's back on track though. Can't see if he has damage. Yeah, he's lost his front left end plate there. He'll need a pit as well. Won't want to hold up the grid too much. And, wow, it's a worst in the beginning of the track. Windows pitting as well again.
Oh, poor old Windows. He
Yeah.
cannot get a break, can he?
He may be lapped by the end of this lap.
Yeah, you expect to see it. And notice SGN has fallen out of DRS.
Got
with
another
Xander,
car
who's-
spinning. Achuri
Ooh.
has spun. Oh,
Oh, poor Achuri.
guy can't catch a break.
Just having a bit of a sulk in the barriers there
Yeah.
before he digs himself out.
And he's got,
And,
we've got a car spinning. Mercy has spun
another
on the
one.
exit. The last corner. Oh, that would have
Oh,
been
he's
dangerous. That
Really?
could've
Oh,
been
he's right in the pit there though, and he's not
Yeah.
going for it. he's still got his DRS open.
Yeah.
And
We've got Rudy. Oh,
really spitting in the pit lane.
people
It's a
need to learn
disaster.
to use that button.
Yeah. These short pit lanes where you can
Yeah.
basically come in off a straight always catch people out.
I should
So-
also say that one thing that might have caught a lot of these drivers is the fact it's a 60-kilometer pit lane. It's not 80. So,
I don't know about you, I just wait until the line stops being red.
if you have damage though, that line is not reliable because your
Yeah,
car
that's
doesn't
true.
brake as much.
If you're a clean, consistent, and respectable driver, you don't have that issue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Battles-wise, old mate still on the tail of Ames.
And Xander's closing up on Tazza right now. He's in DRS
Yeah.
up the straight, so
Let's see
might
what
be expecting to see a fight for the lead in the next 2 laps.
Sector 3, we've got a Ferrari spinning again.
Oh,
Oh, James! Oh no! Oh, James bounces off the wall. Doesn't look like he has damage though. Oh,
it's a quicker line.
look at the Ferrari and the Williams just hanging out. Oh, this is fantastic. Kev up into P7.
Yeah, it's like you need the Darth Vader tone
Yeah.
for just the indomitable march of Kevin and his black Mercedes.
On the mediums as well.
He'll just
Oh.
calmly and steadily make his way up to a podium by the end of the
This
race.
is
We won't
fantastic.
see from him again.
And Xander on the tail of Tazza right now.
Yeah, and
Both of
he's
them
going to be
have-
very close into this next DRS zone.
Both have similar ERS, so we'll see what happens. Can they keep it clean? The problem is, out of the last corner, you get a bit too eager, and it
Yeah.
catches you out.
Yep, and it's now lap 7, so his tyres are just going to be starting to get a little bit
Yeah.
funky.
Xander not going for a move this lap, not using any of that battery. Just relying on DRS. Not good enough though. SGN
It's a
still in
long race.
P3.
SGN is a little off the pace now, but
Yeah.
he's still continuing to extend his lead over Wubsy in P4.
Windows has DNF'd and has left the session.
Not really a great day for Ferrari.
Yeah. Salty up 10 places. Good call there. That's fantastic effort by Salty.
From the meds at
And he's on meds as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he'll be in a great position come the end of this race. But doesn't look, other than the Xander Tazza battle, doesn't look like there's much action right now.
There's still the DRS train forming
Yeah.
behind Foxy in P6, but it looks to have just settled down a bit into a bit of a rhythm.
Tyres, my sir, is... Yeah, they're all on 7 laps. Aim's the only one out on fresh tyres right now.
So Ames will probably have to pit again by the end of the race.
Yeah. But Tazza is... Nah, Xander building up that battery. 85%. Holding up. Waiting for his time to make a move. Ooh.
Getting very close there through turn 1.
Very close.
Giving him a good sniff. But maybe he's decided it's the time. But I don't know. I mean, Xander, he's an experienced campaigner. He's won and he's led a lot of races. He might just be happy to let the guy in front crumble under the pressure.
Yeah, I don't mean to throw the man under the bus, but do we know whether he has moved on from auto gears or...
Oh dear. Auto gears and medium traction control.
Yes. Might as well get the AI to drive for you.
He may not have novice pace, but he's absolutely a novice.
But for the limitations he's giving himself,
he's very quick, isn't he?
He's very quick. That's what I was gonna say. I'd be scared to race this man without those.
If he took it seriously, he'd be a phenomenon.
He'd have to jump a few divisions.
And I noticed SGN has sort of stabilised that gap now.
Yeah, sitting in that 2.5 second gap.
Yeah, he might have stabilised it enough that he can pants. If we see a bit of fighting through from Tazza and Xander,
it looks like Xander's going to be making a move here.
And Tazza looks to break the slipstream and decides against it.
Not
Is he going to be moved up the inside?
Ooh,
very short straight, isn't it? Another sniff of the rear end there.
You're getting close. Oh, we've got a car off in Sector 3, and Aston Martin of Foxy. Foxy has spun.
The DRS train moves up one.
Yes.
Kev the Gardener now lead. Oh, he's actually broken the toe there, so...
Yeah, Kev...
Larizzi having a good race, not seeming to be bouncing around too much. Robbie...
Yeah, have we...
Following comfortably behind.
Yeah, looks like Larizzi, his hotspotting this week has fixed his internet issues.
Working wonders for him. It's good to see him back.
Yeah, it's good. But Kev... up into P6.
Steadily moving up. He's only a couple of seconds
These medium drivers, Salty, Kev, Larizzi and Robbie, all on for a really good finish here if they can keep it clean.
Yeah, do you know how long you lose in the pit here? It's not a very long pit lane.
I wouldn't have a clue, my friend.
Not a clue? I'm going to say 20 seconds at tops. Surely we've got some nerd in the chat who can tell us. Come on, Fluxy. You're a race engineer for like 7 people.
No. He's a championship-winning race engineer.
Oh, championship, yeah.
Yes, you can't forget his title. It's all he has right now to go to work with. Xander still unable to get in front of it. It goes to show you how important qualifying here is.
Yeah, and I mean, Xander qualified in P1.
Yeah.
Oh, and he's got very close. Oh. But every time just managing to just keep it clean. But yeah, he did everything he could in quali. Half a lap.
We've got Wubsy off in Sector 1. Turn 1, Wubsy has come off the track. It's dropping down. This race is more about survival, not about
pace. Isn't it? The guys at the front are the guys who haven't spun. And Salty at Wubsy, Wubsy going around, is he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Salty and Kev up another position, same as Larizzi and Robbie. Salty in P4 now. But
yeah, Salty with a fantastic drive. Both of these guys coming from 16, 17, I think, right?
Yeah. So we've been told 18 to 19 seconds for a pit.
In the pit. So that means that if Tazza were to pit, he would come out very close to Kev the Gardener right now. So those tires are going to have a couple more laps in them, but they'll be slowing down.
He'll come out in the middle of this train. which
Yeah,
isn't
so
ideal.
this could throw a little bit. This could really play in SGN's favour, actually, if
Yeah.
the guys in front of him get held up a little bit.
But
Uh,
it looks like Xander still on the tail of Tazza. Ooh, Tazza's very, very aggressive on that braking.
He is, isn't he? But he's
Yeah,
having a good race, Tazza. He's absolutely
yeah,
soaking up 12 laps of pressure from a
yeah.
pretty good
This is
driver.
this may be one of Xander's hardest races so far. Can he
Yeah, this
keep it
could go all the way to the
consistent?
end.
Yeah.
Can they race like this for 36 laps? That would be phenomenal effort.
Mate,
I've never done close
yeah.
to that.
It'd be it'd
I'd
be
be, yeah,
struggle.
fainting and sweating and crying, like bleeding, uh,
Ah,
crying tears. It would be awful, yeah.
the McLaren's not having a good one. It looks like Tazza about to overlap Ames and Werribee. He's chasing him.
Yeah, so a couple of these guys still keeping some nice close battles going, actually.
Yeah, the
Despite
train behind Kev.
there's even a fight going on for P17
Yeah,
within half a second.
yeah. Kev's holding up a few drivers right now.
He does that.
S-
They call him
Yeah,
El
the
Tortuga.
bus. He loves to refer to himself as the bus.
And he's showing us exactly why right now. But still only 2 seconds shy of Salty, keeping that gap fairly steady. Looks like he might be running a little less downforce. He tends to lose a bit on the straights. And Xander into the pits. He's decided to go for the undercut. So we're going to see if this brings him out in front of Tazza. This is really for the lead right here. If Xander can pump in a good hot lap, but he's behind Salty, and Salty's going to be suffering on those tyres.
So, Xander,
I can't wait.
Where's Xander come out? Xander
He's come out in P4, just
P4.
barely behind Salty. Would have had clear air
Yeah.
if he'd come out half a
He's going to
second
be
ahead.
held out. When's Tazza going to come in? Is Tazza
He
going to
is.
come in this lap?
Well, I feel like you have to respond to that, right?
Yeah.
The undercut's going to be strong here. If he's not in, he's going to definitely lose position. And those tyres must be starting to hurt.
But would that play with Xander's mind that he's unable to pass him on track?
Oh, yeah, I mean, it can't be good, right?
Yeah,
But he
Tazza's
might be
coming
looking to
in.
get his confidence back here on Salty.
Yeah.
Okay, so here we go. We'll see now.
Let's see what's
Did-
going to happen.
Did Tazza drop the hammer with the DRS on that in-lap?
Let's see what's going to
Not really.
Didn't get a 5-second penalty either. Well, this is going
That's
to be
good.
close.
And SGN is choosing to stay out,
Yeah.
so that's going to be
Is Xander
interesting.
gonna-
Maybe
looks
hope
like
for
Xander's going to
safety.
jump him. Oh, this is going to be close. They're going to be racing on the exit here.
Oh my god, this is fantastic! And Xander
No,
did
Xander
get
gets
past Salty
him.
as well. Yes, he
Xander gets
did.
him.
And Tazza comes out ahead of Salty by the finest of margins, so the tables are turned.
Oh, that was clean by Xander, whoever is engineering for you, my friend.
Beautiful strategic play.
Yeah.
You love to see the race strategy come into a bit, and credit to these guys for keeping the safety cars out of the race till this point.
That was beautiful by Tazza and Xander. Xander, class play there as well.
Yeah.
Gets track position again. Let's see if Tazza can get it off him though. Xander has juiced quite a bit though to get that move done. I believe they can go until the end of the race now on these tyres though.
Absolutely, yeah. I think if they can do 13 on the softs, what, 21 on the meds? Nothing.
Yeah. But
And
Tazza
Tazza's
is on
staying
him.
very close. And are we going to see SGN pit here? Surely we will.
Sector
There we
2.
go, diving
We've
in
got an
now,
Aston
yeah.
Martin off track, but it does look like it's moving.
That's good.
Yeah, so no safety car.
Signs of life. And right now, Tazza's getting up close and personal with Xander, but he's not going to get it done.
It just goes to show you how hard it is to pass here.
Yeah. We've seen a lot of racing and not much passing.
Robbie, 5 seconds for speeding in the pit lane. It's catching out a lot of drivers tonight.
I hate to see it. And SGN's just come out in 6th there.
On
As
hards,
pit stop.
interesting
On hards,
strategy.
I think that might have been a mistake.
Let's hope so. You should be in the box with them, Nordal, but
I've been yoinked into higher duties here. Happy to do it. I've got no insights anyway. Don't crash is the best I can offer. I don't have the pure class of Xander's race engineer right now.
and we have another the McLaren of Werribee is struggling on those hards, I believe. Is that him? No, that's Wubsy.
Yeah,
I can't tell. They're both
Werribee's down
behind
one.
Alfa Romeos. I can't tell who's who.
No, Wereboy's out on hards. He's just doing an out lap now, so he might just be getting a bit of life into them. But I feel like when you're a lap down and you're gambling on
Tazza,
hards as your comeback strategy, you're
Tazza,
in
I think,
trouble.
is gonna go for it this lap. He was 3/10 off him,
Yep, and he's looking close.
but he's not
And
juicing.
will
He's not
Xander
juicing.
defend? No, Tazza
Nah.
happy to just tuck him behind once
Yeah.
again with the fastest lap.
Such a hard track to make a move if you didn't know. SGN gets ahead of Lay
He
Rizzi
does
though,
get past Novice up the inside there,
back
turn
into
one.
P5, behind his teammate now.
Just behind Kev the Gardener, so yeah. I imagine we'll be seeing some team orders coming out soon, getting the number 2 driver out of the way. And Kev, meanwhile, has closed up that gap to Salty ever so slightly.
Yeah. Salty having a clean race right now.
Very clean race, yeah.
Oh, we've got a car off Alfa Romeo of Ames.
That's me aims, yeah. So, still no safety cars, but
No D, not a lot
also
of
no wings.
DNFs as well. A lot of crashes, no DNFs.
Yeah.
Salty is down on battery as well. Ames struggling to get back
Good
on
to see him
track.
getting out of the way of the guys coming through at least. Courteous driver.
Is
Staying on the grass.
Is Tazza gonna go for it this lap? Let's see if he's 3/10 behind him. Doesn't look like he's juicing again.
I mean, I guess there's a question of do you want to lead?
Not yet. Yeah, he
Yeah,
might be setting him up.
yeah, Tazza might just be thinking, I don't have to push as hard with DRS here, and I don't have to juice. I'm just gonna give it
Would
10
you
laps.
risk saving it until the end? Like, it's much
Ah,
easier to defend than to overtake.
well, yeah, but he's still got 19 laps. I mean, you know, you can't attack for 19 laps, so he might just settle into it for a bit. You know, there's no hurry. He's going to have to take a chance at some point, but
Yeah,
he doesn't have to do it now.
I'd make the move now and try to get away if it was me.
But he's just spent 13 laps trying to get away and done 0. Like, he knows
Just to show
that.
you how evenly matched this division is.
Yeah, like maybe it's Xander's turn to soak up a little bit of pressure and,
Free Slim
see if he can keep
Shady
it clean.
spinning as well in the Aston Martin.
He's been slowly making his way back from a bit of
Yeah.
a rough start, Shady, hasn't he? But we're seeing some big gaps between those guys at the bottom of the field now. A lot of mistakes for some of these
Foxy and
fellas.
Drummer also battling for P8 right now. And James and Rudy battling for P13. Ames, you got to feel for Ames. Not sure how many times he's been in the pits now.
Yeah, doesn't look like he's going to be repeating his performance from last week. But that's racing, as commentators say. And I'm a commentator.
Okay.
The drummer now looking to make a move on Foxy maybe.
Oh,
But
we've got a
I think
car
he's
off.
close enough.
Oh, we've got a few cars off, a McLaren and another Alfa Romeo.
Yellow flag
Alpha is
patrol. You're on it.
struggling. Foxy or Drummer and Foxy having a
They're having
great battle.
Battle for the ages, yeah. And I think Drum will like his chances on the
Is he
start of
gonna
the
go
next lap.
for it? No, he's not. Oh
I
wait,
think there's
in
really
the
only
meantime,
one lap
Tazza has got in front of Xander.
Oh, he has, and he's even drawn out a little bit of a lead there.
Yeah.
But Xander's going to get DRS and probably close that straight back up.
Tazza is flying. He's juiced
Tazza
quite a bit.
fastest
Both
lap,
of them
yeah.
have. That's an impressive fastest lap as well in the mediums.
Yes. And not too far behind, actually. It looks like SGM might have gained some time in all this.
Yeah, he's got DRS.
Yeah,
Kev
he's
carrying him through.
closing up on his number 2 driver there. I'm surprised to see him making the hards work.
Yeah.
Is this an omen of things to come? Are we going to see the elite guys scoffing at us and saying, of course you run hards at Zandvoort?
When's Kev gonna jump in the pits here? Is he?
I think probably 2 or 3 more laps.
Yeah.
He's probably hoping for safety at this one. If he got one, I'm sure he'd take it. But you know, while he's there, he's doing SGN a favour, giving him a bit of DRS.
Drummer and Foxy still battling quite a bit. We also have
Well,
old mate
those.
Rudy. And yeah, doesn't look like much action otherwise on track.
just the constant ongoing
Yeah.
battle for the lead. I mean, if this was a real race, you'd be blown away, wouldn't you? This is like 2022 season stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, and Xander looking up the inside. Is he gonna go for it? Xander makes the move up the inside. Gets. Oh, but looks like Taz has got the better exit there and gonna hold the lead.
Yeah, holds it.
Oh, you love to see it. Awesome fighting. So Xander hasn't given this up just yet. He's sticking right on the back of Tazza.
Drummer
Both
still unable to get past Foxy. Foxy's
Yeah,
defending,
Foxy
but
putting up a
Drummer
great
going down
defense
for a
from up the
move.
inside, and they're going to keep it clean. They do. Foxy leaves
Oh,
pace and comes out ahead nicely.
still Drummer. Very clean racing by Drummer there.
Awesome from both these guys.
Yeah, lives to fight another day with that move there.
Yeah. And we're seeing great respect up and down the field, aren't we? I haven't.
Yeah.
There's been 4 or 5 battles that have gone lap after lap with both drivers giving each other room and no one making any crazy dives.
But is Xander's dropped back off Tazza right now? I don't think he'll be close enough to make a move down the main straight.
He might just be harvesting a little bit to
Yeah.
save up for a move later on. And Tazza did choose to break the toe there, probably a bit unnecessarily.
Yeah. I have a feeling Tazza is running a lot more downforce to Xander because down that main. Oh, there's a bit of contact there. Oh no, Foxy and Drummer.
Oh, you're kidding.
Yeah, I
Just
caught that
as
on
you're complimenting them
stream.
on there.
Doesn't look like Drummer has damage though, so
He has lost a bit of time there.
yeah, he's lost time, but no
But
damage.
back on the gas now.
McLaren.
Look like he's.
Another McLaren. McLaren having a bad day out today.
Yeah, and these guys were looking pretty competitive going into the season, but they just haven't been able to stick it together.
Werboy
Werboy qualified well, didn't he?
yeah, and he could have won last week as well. He was very competitive last week.
Yeah, he was. I think a bit of a victim of a crime.
Looks like Ricardo's driving that car this week.
Yeah, can't keep his nose out of it.
Believe that Sector 2, McLaren.
That's a very good point, Hughesy. At least McLaren is alive.
That's a good point.
And SGN now is closed up to the back of Salty, who's. I expect we're going to see him pit soon. Is he going to hold up SGN or not worth the fight?
Salty. The Williams.
Salty's not letting him through. I see that light flashing. He's using everything, but SGN makes it look a bit easy.
Yeah. Salty looks like he might have underfueled as well.
Yeah, okay, that's going to colour things up.
SGN back
into
P3.
Yeah, just 10 seconds off the pace now. We might see him starting to make that up at the end of the race, but I think the hards were probably an admission that he wasn't going to catch up to the front two.
Just Xander struggling to pass Tazza on track.
He is. Tazza knows where to use his juice, yeah. And with the pace Taz has shown the ability to stick with Xander all race and lead like this, you got to think he probably was capable of a similar quali lap and just didn't all come together for him because his race pace has been phenomenal.
Drummer back on Foxy. Let's see if he can get something done now. He does have a lot more battery as well, so it does look like Drummer
quite close.
Has a lot more pace. Well, that was very close. Is he
gonna dive? Nah.
I believe there might have been the tiniest of contact there. What's Tazza gonna do? What's Foxy gonna do here? He's running out of battery. Drummer holding that battery. Keep
doing what he's been doing. Yeah. Drummer just wearing him down.
Oh yeah, the tires. Look at the tire difference though. Drummer is not.
Oh yeah, Foxy putting up a fantastic defense there. Yeah. And he's diving into the pits now, and Drummer really wanted that DRL, that toe.
Nearly followed him
all the way to the pit lane.
Salty on the back of SGN. Oh no, Salty's still not pitting.
Salty, no, but he's doing well to stick to the back of SGN with those ancient tyres of his.
Foxy coming out in P14 on the softs. Let's see what type of ground he can make up. Xander still struggling to get past, saving that battery. Taz is saving it as well though. Xander's nice, not close
Yeah,
enough again.
just another lap, another
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's
another
much
nothing.
action going on track right now, except for Robbie chasing down Achuri. Achuri also still hasn't pitted. Robbie with the 5-second penalty, I believe. We haven't had any corner cutting penalties.
We have not had any. It's well, I mean, if you touch a curb, you get a penalty for DNFing, so
Yeah, that's a good
you
point.
can't really cut the corners here. Maybe that one chicane in the back sector, but apart from that, I
Yeah.
don't think there's anywhere I'd be brave enough to cut.
Xander on. Oh, why does it keep doing that every time? It's odd. Every time I use the keys to change camera angle, it changes the TV pod as well. But
Yes. I think you change your keyboard layout to keyboard layout 1 or something, and it fixes that. Because mine was doing that. I had it set on a different layout for some reason.
Taz is setting a purple sector 2, I believe, there as well. So he might have the fastest lap here. But Xander's still not close enough to make a move.
But also in no danger of falling outside of that DRS at any point.
Yeah. It's just
Comfortable following in
sticking with
dirty
him.
air.
How do you
Yeah.
feel the end of this race is going to go? Is it going to stay this 1-2, or are we going to see Xander actually be able
I
to
think
go
we're going to
past?
see a ferocious fight by the end of it, and Xander's gone very close right now. But
Oh,
Kev the
Kev.
Gardener!
No,
Can you
Kev.
imagine a clean race and
Oh,
Kev gets a penalty? He saw the
Kev.
back of Salty, he liked what he saw after all that pursuing,
Kev, Kev,
and
Kev.
he's thrown himself under the bus he drove. The very same
He's going to
bus.
be racing out of the pit box here.
Yeah, it looks like Manatin will be
Oh, no, Manatin's in the pits as well.
in the pit. So Drummer now, after finally being unleashed, will be looking to make his way after Kev the Gardener. But you're gonna have to say that Kev's got the tires. He's
Kev and Salty. Kev's going to be chasing
yeah,
Salty here.
Kev's gonna be. Well, I mean, I think with the penalty, Kev's the easy target here, right?
Yeah.
But
Let's see Kev's pace.
yeah,
Xander
he's
dropping
got
off
the
a bit.
tires on Drummer. Drummer might just have to settle for staying where he is.
I feel that Xander's playing the game of have more battery at the end of the race, so Taza can't juice, and he'll be able to get the move done that way. Because right now, Taz is struggling for battery life, while
Yeah.
Xander's just recharging.
Yeah, maybe Xander playing a bit of the old, you pretend that you're struggling to keep up so the other guy relaxes a bit and then you
Yeah,
send it. And he's really close through, what's that, turn 6, I think.
yeah.
But it's not a place to overtake.
The quality of these two's racing right now.
It's fantastic,
From
isn't
lap
it?
1, they've been on each other like this.
Just further back, Kev the Gardener has closed up now on Salty.
Ah, he's
It
in
looks
his
like he might have the
DRS.
pace on these softs.
Yeah. Kev,
But
got
5 seconds is a big lead to pull out.
yeah, 10 laps.
10 laps,
5
half a second a
seconds.
lap. He
Can
might
he
have it
do
in
it?
him. But
We'll need to break that sector 3. We have a Ferrari off, and he's DNF'd. I believe that's Mercy.
yeah, that's Mercy out.
Safety
So
car,
just
boys.
not
We have a
oh
safety
my.
car.
So that's gonna colour things up again. What? I
And they're
have no
both
idea what to
diving in the
expect. What
pits.
would you do?
Taza and Xander diving in the
Xander.
pits.
No one wanting to
SGN.
be left as a sitting duck.
SGN,
So does
is he
someone go
gonna
long?
pit?
SGN on the hards. Surely he just stays out.
Is he gonna pit? No, he's pitting as well for
He's
the
pitting.
softs.
He's in.
He
Okay.
feels he has
So he's
the
going to make a
pace.
race of this, yeah, and he's got a free pit stop because behind him, Salty's 27 seconds off. So no threat of losing position here.
Yeah.
And you'd have to think that for the guys who just swapped to softs, this is a bit of a body blow.
Yeah, that would suck for Kev Salty.
Well, Kev can clear his penalty now, so
Well, yeah, I would pit for another.
will he
set of
choose
softs.
to? I would go back on. I would sit pit for another set of softs and clear the penalty. I
He'd
think.
have to.
But
He'd have to.
he's going in,
Yeah.
but Salty ahead of him is not. So
Yeah.
Kev's going to lose at least a couple of positions here, but
Hopefully he comes. Yep, softs. Hopefully it's not a worn set. We've got Drummer also coming into the pits. He'll be on the.
oh, and that
softs.
5 seconds hurts, doesn't it?
Yeah. Look how long it is. Feels like a lifetime.
Well,
Robbie
does.
coming into
When
the
you're in
pits.
Team Mercedes, it stings. But yeah, a lot of guys behind diving into the pit, so maybe we won't lose too many spots overall.
Freed Slim.
Only 2.
Oh, mate. That is not what you want to do.
A
Not
lot of
under
guys a bit
safety
too eager.
car.
So what have we got? So we got all the front guys pretty much on fairly fresh Sosley. Rizzy maybe will suffer a bit of wear by the end, but that safety car's going to help protect him, isn't it? Cars are a lot
Oh,
lighter now than they were at the start of the race.
can we just say Ferrari, well, not having a good race tonight?
Can we also just say, Fluxy, wouldn't this be a fantastic time to run, say, a commercial?
Can you do that, Fluxy? I don't know if he can.
Or doesn't have the power? Can you do it?
We'll try. It's being a bit painful.
Not working.
Yeah.
Apologies for any interruption to your viewing experience. We here at Fox are working to make a solution as soon as possible, and we'll get back on the air as soon as possible. Did anyone watch the, I think it was the F3, where the first 30 minutes of the broadcast was just static?
Oh, there we go.
We got it?
I believe so.
Not seeing it just yet, but
That's
maybe
alright.
a stream delay. Fingers crossed.
I believe because you are a subscriber.
Oh yeah, I don't get them. Go me.
Can they even hear us right now? I don't know if they can hear us.
If there's an ad running, they can't, but I assume it'll end abruptly and then it'll just come back to whatever we're talking about.
Oh, apparently Wereboy's taken out someone.
Oh
and
no.
retired on track.
Oh.
Oh,
That's
okay, we are
probably not
back.
gonna be.
Apparently.
We're back?
Yes,
Back
we
in
are
business?
back. So, yeah, we're just waiting for the safety car to come in. Apparently we had a bit of chaos in the back there with Wereboy. I'm not sure what exactly happened. Okay, yeah, I think we're back now. Yeah, a bit of chaos in the back. Wereboy being a naughty boy, not a Wereboy. Salty in the pits
Hey.
again. I'm assuming that's to do with Wereboy.
Oh. Wereboy's affected Salty.
Apparently, that's what I
Oh,
read
that's
in
gonna be
chat.
controversial in
Yeah.
a bigly way.
Do we know exactly what happened, chat? We were
I
trying
feel
to
like
figure
this
out
opens us up to a lynch mob.
But yeah, it looks like Tazza Xander we're gonna have a cracking last 6 laps.
Oh, it's gonna be so. And you got to think that probably favors Tazza just a little bit. Gave him a bit of time to get some battery back. A few laps without the DRS pressure.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. SGN.
It's gonna
Also,
be spicy. Yeah, I think this is when we're going to see SGN potentially making a mistake. I hope to God that Kevin is sitting there in the box of him saying, "Keep it cool, mate. Just don't spin."
Would have you
You've
stayed
raced in
out on
third
those
already.
hards? We'll say 6 laps of racing left. DRS won't happen for 2, so realistically you got to defend for 4 laps for the race win.
You get very mugged on those hards, though, don't you?
But yeah.
I mean, that said, though, how many spots would he have lost if he tried it? Like, maybe just the same 2 spots anyway? Because he clearly has some raw pace on them, and it is, as you said, that there's a limit to how many people can pass you in a few laps of racing.
Yeah. It looks like he's holding it. Oh, 5 seconds. Drummer, what's happened there? Oh, drummer boy.
Bit of a Charles Leclerc this season, isn't he? He's won last race, but he's making mistakes.
What is happening? It's chaos. We got rid of the safety car issues, boys. Why are you bringing it back into the ARL?
Need to start threatening people with the iron fist again.
Yeah. Dictator Kev's gonna come out. Oh no, Dictator Recon. But we're off again.
Oh, that's why it hasn't been happening. He's been gone.
Xander. Oh, three tenths behind right now. He's got 6 laps, 4 with DRS. We'll see what he can do.
And the front
SGN,
three guys got a bit of a
they're
jump
already
on
gone.
Rizzi there, didn't
Yeah,
they?
they're already gone. Rizzi is on a tiny bit older tyres.
Yeah, next to 1 or 2 laps, right? So
Yeah.
we might see some late moves from the Gardner.
But damn, Rizzi is falling back.
He is rapidly, and
Yeah.
yeah, Kev's right on his back there, so he might be looking,
I don't believe
giving
he
a
has
bit of a sniff.
damage. But yeah,
And
Kev
going
was
very
thinking
wide,
about
Kevin
it.
looking at the inside, and might be
Kev
thinking about the
stuffed up.
switchback here.
Kev stuffed up and
Yeah,
mounted
he's
that
been a bit
curb.
too aggressive, yeah. But
oh,
he's still looking, and he's
yeah,
got a good exit.
Kev's looking racy.
He's got the outside line. You never see this. He's matured. He's
Oh,
evolved. And
Kev gets it
they go
done.
too wide. Oh, he's through on the chicane. Rizzi falls back to 5th
Oh.
place, and Foxy's looking at him now as well, thinking he might like a bit of the action.
Kev, Merc.
We never thought we'd see the day.
Yes. Kev's a defensive driver. You don't ever see him making moves like that. What's going on? Now chasing his teammate. But Xander dropping.
Not a fan of that move.
Xander's dropping away from Tazza right now. He's
He
out of
is,
DRS.
and SGN's in DRS, so he might be thinking he can get it done on the straight when DRS opens up. Tazza maybe just burning some of that juice, thinking he can just get that gap out. Xander responds though. Starting to bring it back.
But Manatin on Foxy right now as well. Got battles all over the grid. Foxy going a bit wide there, holding off Manatin, but Churi also looking to make a move. Oh, Churi going down, thinking about going down the inside, pushes Manatin very wide.
Manatin very, very wide, taking out some sponsorship signs there.
Yeah.
Cutting into our advertising revenue. And that's old mate James trying to go around the outside. And it looks like he's going to have the inside line to the chicane. Is he? No, he's not going to be brave enough to go for that. I think that's the right decision. And look how far ahead these front 3 guys are already.
Xander is struggling to keep up with Tazza.
He is, but he's gapping everyone else but SGN.
We've got a darkie in Tazza.
Do you want to phrase that differently?
Dark horse is what I mean. Not sure what you're interpreting it as.
I was just a bit shocked there for a moment.
Oh god.
Back to the race, but yeah. So it's
Manatin now struggling. The world we live in. But it looks like Rizzi is dropped from Kev and is forming a lovely train behind him.
He is, and Foxy.
We've got a car off. Is that
Tazza?
Tazza?
It's Tazza round.
Oh no!
Oh, Tazza! He's been so good for so long.
Kev's back in the podium.
Kev's back in the points after everything. Oh, but Tazza's right on his tail. If he didn't take damage
DNF.
there. Oh, Manatin out.
Is that going to be safety car? We got another safety car.
Oh my god, surely no one's going to pit for that.
We got another safety car. Tazza.
Oh. I don't know what to think anymore. Look at that gap those front 2 guys had. If they don't finish 1-2 after this, they're going to be shattered.
Mercedes on for points today if they can keep this up.
Do you think the bus driver can keep the speed demon that's Tazza behind? I mean, Tazza's got a second or 2 a lap on him.
I don't think they'll get any DRS. So
so we're going to see the safety car go in. They're going pretty quick towards the end of the race, don't they?
This is going to be interesting because I don't think I've ever seen a safety car come out like this late. So is it because I was told that it needs to be at least 2 laps of racing?
Yeah, well, I don't think it goes for the full 3. When they come out this late, they go in after just a lap or 2.
Yeah, but would it have to come in the lap that it's come out?
I think it'll go in next lap, right?
Yeah, because
I don't think. Oh, yeah, I see your question. I have no answers. I mean, look, as someone in Team Mercedes right now, if the race would finish, I'm going to say what George Russell likes to say and say 3 laps under a safety car and full points, please.
And full points, please.
But I think Codemasters might have other ideas here.
So, Jacko's just told us that he's saying it will come in lap 35 and then we'll have lap 35 and lap 36 for
Oh,
racing. So
okay.
we won't have any DRS.
We might see some crazy moves.
Oh, let's hope they keep
Bit
it
of
clean though.
desperation. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's been such good sense shown by these guys all race. You'd hope that. I know there's been some controversies, but the guys we've been watching have been absolutely fantastic. So you really hope that they can finish it.
They may have one lap of DRS if it comes in this next lap, I believe. So we'll see how we go. But SGN, I don't want to speak about him actually, because we just called Tazza the dark horse and he's dropped a position. He's lucky he didn't drop more, to be honest, because that safety car came out at the perfect time for him.
Yeah, give him a bit of time to cool his
Yeah.
tyres off, which it can take a bit around here to get the tyres back in working condition.
Because tyres heat up here as it is.
Yeah, I'm running pretty low pressures around here.
So let's see some position changes.
Do you reckon this was a secret hustle to just bring out more advertising revenue?
I won't risk it, to be honest.
I don't know how long the safety car is.
Yeah, I'm not
it's
gonna risk it. But
it was a bold move, Man of Tin, but I don't think we can take the advantage of it.
we've got Kev up 13 positions, Rizzi up 12, and Robbie up 10. They're the big movers.
And Ames, who was last
Yeah.
week's P2, is 3 minutes and 23 seconds behind. So
I don't know how to explain that one to you.
full credit to Ames for keeping going. What
Yeah.
has clearly been an absolute nightmare.
Let's just
But,
say he does not like
hopefully-
this track.
Man of Tin is still ahead of Ames at this point.
Oh,
there we go. Ames is just passing. So
Alright, safety car in this lap.
hopefully a return to form for
So
Ames
no
from next
DRS.
week.
So we'll have
No DRS. Not
We'll
even on the last lap. Not
no,
even an
lap
itty bitty
35 and
Nah,
36.
that's 35 and 36.
So that is in. Kev will love to hear that, as it will be very hard for Tazza to pass him.
But
Let's see how good
you'd
the
have to
bus.
say, if anyone can do it, Tazza
What's the
has
bus
been
gonna
looking
do?
pretty good.
The restart here is going to be crucial.
Yeah. Who's going to spin? If it were me, I would
Oh,
spin.
Kev.
No offense. Oh, and Tazza's very close to Kev already.
Yeah.
And SGN looking like he's going to make a pass, not before the line, though.
Oh,
And is he going to go for the inside? He is. And Kev's all over the back of SGN too. Tazza, look at him.
Kev,
Make a fight of it.
it looks like they're going to get through
And the
clean.
Mercedes too wide.
What's it
Don't
look like?
fight too much,
Rosberg,
boys. And
Hamilton,
Tazza's
no.
through.
Oh, but Kev's
Tazza's-
getting the inside.
Kev fights back up the inside of turn 4.
Kev gets it.
Oh, he's they're
Oh,
wobbling
there's
out
no
of turn
contact.
4.
Kev's got to use
Taz-
his ERS.
he's got his
Why isn't
nose
he
through.
juicing?
That was the time to juice.
I'm not sure why he wasn't juicing there.
Oh, I don't. Maybe he's just playing the safe game. He knows. Well, we think he knows he's quicker than Rizzi, but Rizzi is right on the back of him right now. Maybe Kev just taking a bit of damage there, or just feeling a bit timid on the tyres. Maybe didn't keep the temperature in them.
Oh, Kev, that was your position to keep there, mate.
And obviously you're entirely neutral in the commentary box.
Oh, we've got a car off. Free some shady.
And that's a
DNF.
DNF for Slim Shady, so might be enough to hold P14 if Ames manages to catch him.
But it looks like Xander, if he keeps it clean, will keep
We'll
the
be
race win.
taking this win. Yeah, SGN quick enough to stay close, but
Yeah,
doesn't
Kev's
look like he's going to be
struggling
quick
to
enough to
keep up
pass.
with Tazza now.
Yeah, it's going to be a certified P4 for the Kev, I think.
Yeah, if he can keep
Unless
it clean.
Rizzi can get past him.
That was great restart by Xander. Defended beautifully in turn 1.
He did, and it looked for a moment there like SGN might be able to force us out the inside, but no such luck. Xander did a fantastic job to hold that, and awesome battling all the way up the field.
We've got another car
There's
spinning.
another Drummer DNF. Drummer, last week's race winner.
Drummer.
Oh, it's
that's
an
a shame.
absolute nightmare for with the exception of Kev, who came P3. Last week's podium winners have
We've
just
got
not had a
7
good race.
DNFs tonight.
Only 2 safety cars.
Foxy. Oh, was looking to make a move on Rizzi there for P5. But it looks like this is the way it's going to end. Unless we have someone absolutely sending
Right,
it in the
right,
last
see a
quarter.
send.
Looks like they're going to keep it clean. They're
Gonna
all
see,
gonna,
yeah, looks like
they
Xander,
content their
SGN.
positions.
Oh, and DRS enabled, but we're not going to
Yeah.
see it used. Oh, is Foxy going to go? for it. Oh,
Oh,
Foxy with
so
the last minute
close.
move.
So
Brilliant effort.
close.
Rizzy just barely good enough to hang on there.
Ends up in front of him on the exit of turn one as well.
Flexing on
Driver of the
the in lap.
day, Mr. Lay Rizzy.
You'd have to say those front three guys. Xander obviously managed to keep it
Yeah,
clean for
that was a
the
great
entire
race.
race. SGN and
Great
Taz are
race.
obviously that one mistake, but very deserved top three though.
So go through the finishing order prior to FIA. God knows what's gonna happen with that. But we've got Xander, SGN, Tazza making up the podium places, and Kev could have had P3, but finishes in
Big points for
fourth.
Mercedes
Good
though.
points though. Larizzi 5, our Mr. Connection. Glad he got to race. Look at that position for him.
Yeah,
Foxy
awesome
6,
stuff.
Achuri, Old Mate Recovery into P8, Rudy 9, Salty 10, Wubsy 11, Robbie, Drummer, and yeah, Robbie, Drummer, Freed Slim, Shady, Ames in P15, even though he had a few DNFs ahead of him. I'm not sure there.
Too
Tim
far back.
16, yeah, Wearboy, Mercy, Windows, and Shanudi. We'll just
How
have.
does that work for points then? Because I don't think you get points if you DNF. Can you get points if
I
you
think if you're in the
finish
last,
behind a DNF?
if you finish 90% of the race, I'm not exactly
Ah,
sure.
okay.
That's up to Bassing to figure out. He's Mr. Technical, but yeah, we'll just have another quick commercial and then come back with our interviews. Okay, it looks like we are not going to commercials. For some reason, it's not letting us.
Ah,
Yeah,
we've sold out too much already.
Twitch is failing with commercials. Maybe it's because the length of time we have waited between them has been enough, possibly. So you can't
Sold out
just
far too
spam
hard.
commercials. But anyway, yeah, so we'll get to our interviews now. We'll see if Xander's in here. We'll bring up the race winner. Xander, my man.
Hello.
How you doing, mate?
Congratulations.
Good. Very happy that we finally got the win. I
That
mean, it's only
was
And you
intense, mate.
deserved it, mate. That was an awesome race.
How'd you
We
feel with Tazza?
Oh, dude, it was actually really fun. Like I
Yeah,
was behind most of the time, but it was just fun. Like the DRS, I'd try and give him a little nudge, not a nudge, but like a little
you're
incentive
trying
to
to,
go a bit
yeah,
wide that I was diving, and then he'd recover, would go back, and it's just really fun. The safety car was unfortunate.
yeah,
It was good tire wise, but it was unfortunate race wise for us.
yep.
But it ended up, yeah, unfortunate for Tazza at the end. That spin kind of cost him
Not
because
really.
he
That
was.
safety car brought him back because
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
he would have had really hot tires and would have probably dropped a few more
He
positions.
definitely wasn't coming
Yeah.
third without the safety, but
Yeah,
Yeah, no, it was a very good race from everyone. Even SGN at the end sneaking in that
yeah,
second spot. So well done to him as well. But yeah, stoked to get the win, to be honest.
yeah,
Good
mate.
to be back on the top of the podium.
Yeah, it was a great race by you, mate.
Thank
so
you,
you're
thank
going to
you.
be turning traction control or
I don't know.
radio off anything?
Every time I tried it, like Austria, I was testing it, and then I ended up crashing. So
Oh, that's the reason. Okay,
no,
things begin to make
it was
sense.
definitely my fault, but I wasn't practicing with traction or auto. So
Yeah, right.
I was doing the whole week without it, and then I spent this week just practicing with it, and it seemed to pay off. So I think we're gonna
Oh
stick to it for
no!
now.
Oh no!
Not a problem, mate.
Congratulations. Good
Thanks, boys.
race.
Have
Good
a good
luck.
night, lads.
Yeah, you too, mate. We'll bring up. Uh, let's bring up P2, SGN, Mr. SGN, my old teammate. SGN, how are you, my friend?
Oh, very well. Yourself?
Fine, good. Finally on the podium, sir.
Yeah, it was time coming, but
Yeah,
race.
you had
That
a
was much deserved as well.
yeah,
You were very clearly there on merit. There was none of that, just getting there on penalties at the end, malarkey.
yeah,
Yeah, no, unfortunately, I messed up on the second stint when I went onto the hards. Was meant to
yes.
be on the
We did
medium.
wonder.
That was a bit of an engineering fault, but otherwise, yeah, pretty good race.
You made him work for you though. You had decent pace there. Like you weren't getting, they weren't catching you on him.
Yeah, no, it was I expected the hards to be a bit more slippery, but they
Yeah.
actually ended up holding up pretty well.
Yeah, you're doing really well. When that last safety car, not the last one, the second last safety car came out before you got on the softs, were you considering staying out on those hards, or did you want to pick?
Yeah, I was gonna go on them till the end.
Yeah,
But then that safety car came through and it was a perfect opportunity to go on the softs.
because you would have only had to maybe defend for 4 laps on those hards.
Yeah, would have had a bit of track position and some juice
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, yeah. I was confident that I could have held it, but that safety car at the end sort of obviously changed things up. But
Yeah.
yeah,
You and Kev there on the last on that last safety
Yeah,
car restart. It could have been.
compromised each other a little bit, I think.
Yeah.
yeah. Unfortunately, there was a bit of a start issue. I feel like I'm gonna have to look at some of the replays, but I feel like the start could have been a bit cleaner.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which led me to take a weird line into turn one, and yeah, that's sort of messed up Kev. So my apologies to him. I think I costed
Oh,
him a
mate.
P3.
Hey, he'd be happy with the P4. He'd be happy with that.
Yeah, we're all shocked. So he'll take what he can get.
But yeah, good race, mate. Onwards to France next week.
Appreciate it.
All right, cheers, mate.
Catch up.
Who would you like to bring in next, Noodle?
Is Taz around?
Taza,
P3?
is he Alpine? Yes, he is. Let's bring him in. Taza, mate.
Hey, how are you?
Good. What a race. How are you feeling?
Stressed. I'm still shaking.
I can't believe you guys held your head for so long. I would have
Um,
absolutely been in awe.
Oh,
Man, I was like, we got what, like 4 laps from the end there, five
Yeah.
laps from the end, and I was just thinking like Austria. Okay, last time I was leading, I spun. Don't spin, don't spin. Lost the car. I was like, no, far out.
yeah, you're lucky that safety
Uh,
car came out right after.
Yeah, I was like, I kind of recovered really well, and my tires weren't actually hell shot. I heard you guys hit like say to Xander, but they were only at like 102 for some reason. They were actually
Oh,
quite cold, so I actually got going okay, and I was
that's-
only like a couple tenths behind Kev, and I was like, oh, I might be okay here, like still
That-
podium. But then the
how'd you
safety car
feel
came out.
on that last restart there behind Kev?
Oh yeah, Kev and SGN. I don't know, that clearly wasn't team honest. They were like, I was like, these guys are either gonna spin and take me out with them, or I don't know what's going on. But
Yeah, we
it was
noticed Kev
pretty
didn't
hectic.
juice on that sector one on that restart, so it was very strange. He probably would have held the position on you because he had the inside line going into the corners.
Yeah, yeah. I was like lucky that the corner I got that run on the outside of him was that banked
Yeah,
middle
he
corner in the
didn't
first
juice
sector
after
there.
that though. That's why
Oh,
you
really?
made
He just let
yeah.
off.
That's
Yeah,
why
okay.
it was very strange.
Yeah, right. Okay. You guys might have had a bit of desync. I'll have to send the clip in because on my screen he was like half car length ahead of me and started pushing me off track.
Oh
So
wow, okay,
Oh,
yeah,
that's
so I
no
think there
good.
might have been a bit of desync on screen or
Yeah,
something going on.
just
But
gotta
yeah, we
watch
were
the
able to.
stream
you
back.
got through. You kept
Yeah,
it clean. I
we're
mean,
able to get there.
you probably, the whole race you were pretty stellar. It's
Yeah, it
probably a
was
bit
great battle,
disappointing
mate.
to get P3, but it's a pretty
Yeah,
good consolation prize.
One of the
yeah, it
best
was.
battles we've seen, to be honest.
Yeah, a
Absolutely.
little upsetting, but like GG's to Xander. That was such a good race. He was absolutely rapid. After quali, I was like, yeah, wow, he's just gonna pull away. But I was able to jump him on the start, and even when I was behind him, he got that undercut on me onto the mids. The
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
I was
Mm.
able to follow him. I think he struggled a bit more on the mediums than the softs. I think we kind of like swapped roles. I was a bit quicker on the mediums than him, so yeah, it was kind of fun. We were just pulling each other along, and like I think we had like a 10-second gap to third for a while there. So
yeah,
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 you guys were a long way
we're
ahead. I think
flying.
even after, when the safety cars went away, you guys were pulling like
yeah.
I think 4.5 seconds out between safety
Yeah,
cars before your spin. It
I
was
mean, I felt so good with that like couple laps to go. I'd actually broken his DRS zone
At one
after
stage,
that
yeah.
yeah,
safety car restart. So I felt good, but oh, we live and learn.
yeah. We'll look forward to next week's race. I assume you
Yeah,
guys will be back again.
hopefully.
No
Thanks, guys.
dramas.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers.
Well, we will call it there. We have tomorrow night our Prodigy division, where myself and Norda will be racing. Should be a good race. Probably
It's a
not as good as
misnomer.
tonight, but
Yeah,
yeah,
couldn't be.
can't be as good as tonight. But yeah, catch us tomorrow, same time, 8 p.m. and should be a good one. Good night.
Right.